No, I didn't shoot my shot first. She hates when I say this. I don't slide in nobody's DMs. I don't.
Hey Jaybabies, it's your girl Lala Licious. I know y'all been missing Big Mama. Big Mama hit to the rescue. I do want to girl, I've been noticing a little trend, honey. I've been noticing the girls are proposing and DMing the boys first, honey. Girl, y'all setting the city girls 100 points back. Girl, y'all need to get in shape, honey. Y'all need to get this right. And I just want to ask you guys, I actually want to know, like, is that something that you guys feel that is like a normal thing? I know that isn't traditional, right? And things change, but how do you guys feel about DMing a guy first or proposing to a man first? And fellas, how do you feel about a girl doing that, like proposing to you and DMing you first? Like, let's talk about it.
Come on in and sit down. I got all what you need, and you gon' get it now. I got the Hennessy, that Patron, that good old stuff you like. I'ma be your bartender, I got you. I know we fucking twice, yeah.
All right, now one thing you know, if we don't do nothing else, we tell the motherfucking truth over here in La La Land, baby. We're going to tell the truth, and we're going to tell the truth on how fine this motherfucker is, okay? But I don't know if he that find a DM first, girl. I don't know. Like that's just something. So, girl, just look at this. Just look at this. The clip I'm about to show you guys and girls is basically a clip of him saying like, "Bitch, I didn't DM her first. Like, bitch, she DM me first. Like, I would never." That's the energy he was giving. Like, bitch, I would never DM her. Like, bitch, I don't do that. He literally said he don't do that. So, check out this clip and tell me what you think. Cause, huh?
So I'm like, man, you don't know about no basketball. She like, what? I like the way you dunk. And it really just went from there, man. So funny. No, I didn't shoot my shot first. She hates when I say this. I don't slide in nobody's DMs. I don't. All right, so bam, October 14th, I had a screenshot I put in my close friend, cause I'm like, this supposed to mean knowing damn well she don't hoop. She gonna put the fire. So let me show y'all the video. Why would I post it for the public? Like this for the close friends to see. That was in 2021. I screenshot out like, come on, man, she don't know about no damn basketball. She wouldn't have kept scrolling because you want to know what she told me? She said no matter what I posted that day, she was going to comment fire emoji. She said I could have been eating cookies. She would exactly comment. She said she was going to put the fire emoji anyway. Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't slide nobody DMs, man. I be chilling. Nah.
The fact that you would even turn on your camera and press that little red button to say all of that to me is like, huh? And then not only that, you have screenshots, you have videos of like shit to remind you of what she said about you. Like that's so weird to me. That's so weird to me, fellas. Like, let's be honest about certain shit, and certain shit should just not be tolerable. If you are a man, right? If you are taking that leverage over your partner and you're saying you want to be in control, you want da da da, like for you to log on and say something like this, even let's be honest, even if it is true, it's true because he's saying this is what happened. But even for you to make her look a certain way in front of thousands of people and just even say that is just diabolical. I'm sorry I had to use that word. I know y'all sick of that word. This next video is Lala Milan basically saying, "Hey, it's messed up that y'all think that we not supposed to be together. Like, what y'all mean? Like, I'm not cute enough? Like, what's the. Get into this video, because this says a lot.
Lala Malone wasn't happy that people were questioning her relationship with Tyler P.
How did she get somebody like him? Another thing in the black community is
Don't
that
do that. This don't got nothing with black
everything
people. This
is
don't got nothing to
based
do with
off
us.
of what people deem to be a look. I might not be the prettiest,
Sis look gorgeous.
but every who I've had is fine as fuck. And they've always said that no matter who I get with. But you see, women who they deem as the finest and the ones who they be like, oh, they belong together or things like that, when they just judge it straight off of looks, those are the same exact ones who men will get with and dog them out. You know why? Because they're only with them for their looks. They are with.
Now, what the hell black people got to do with a relationship? And like, like people just always trying to correlate shit with just bigger shit. No, it's just is what it is. People see him as not really being into her from what I see, and what other people is saying. And I think it comes from a spot where they're trying to just let her know, like, girl, it looks like he not really fuck with you or feeling you. Now, babe, listen, I don't be in nobody motherfucking business. I'm just stating facts. What he said is like, bitch, she DM'd me first. She was on me first. Like, bitch, I would never have even fucked with her, you know? And to me, that's just a normal red flag as a woman. Stuff like that are just red flags. So it's nothing that people are attacking you or the black community seems this way or that way. Although what she's saying is true. Sometimes when a woman don't look up to par or how they feel like she should look to be with a certain man, and vice versa, even with men. So I get where she's coming from. But girl, you bringing up the black community was, girl, no. Just at that point, you get what the churn talking about. But, carry on, I support her, if that's what you want to do, type shit. But girl, just know red flags are red flags, honey. Now this next video is them basically together online, and it's good to see them, together online, because usually if I do see them, they're separate and they're streaming separately. Like, he's big on Instagram, she's big and successful and beautiful as fuck. So it's nice to see them together, but the energy was so awkward the whole time, and he looks like it seems like he's just challenging her the whole live. Like, I'm better than you. I have more followers, and you're this way because I'm here, or we're together because we have. So it's just like, this is just red flags to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Watch, get out the camera right quick.
And watch how it drops.
Yeah, Tyler ain't gonna fit
Okay.
with you. It's 1.6 in here because it's you and I. They don't give a fuck about the gifting. They just trying to be messy and shit. So shout out to Thailand.
Oh.
Them ain't Thailand. You feel me? Them people, some of the people in there, they ain't even Thailand for real. They just
right.
looking at shit. You feel me? So shout out Thailand. So really Thailand.
Shout out to the real
Thailand was really putting in that motherfucking
you
work.
know what's
Yeah,
about
she
to
had
happen.
she had 5K of her shit.
You right, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, like I probably had like 100 of my people, and y'all stood on 10. You feel me?
They
Look,
did.
hey, we stood on 10. You feel me? Yeah, the rest of motherfuckers eat a dick, you heard me? Yeah, like y'all, hey, Thailand really like that.
That's real.
Hey, Thailand like that.
You know what?
Yeah, Thailand like
What'd
that.
you say? Perspective.
Perspective and facts.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Yeah, shout out Thailand. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You right.
Watch, get out the camera right quick.
And watch how it drops.
Yeah, Thailand gonna fit
Okay.
you feel me?
I'm going
Yeah.
Thailand. It's been real. Shout out to y'all, honey. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Thailand and Lala Nation, man.
That's funny. And shout out to all the blogs out there, honey. Go ahead and clip this.
But yeah, man, shout out Thailand, man. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I be thinking sometimes? I think sometimes, like, people who are in the spotlight or quote unquote celebrities or stars, I think some may forget that you have millions and billions, probably like thousands of whatever people watching you. And some of those people are like chosen ones or spiritual people, and they can see through certain shit, right? And I would say I am one of those chosen ones, right? So I can see right through bullshit. Not saying this is bullshit because I don't want to speak on a relationship in those terms. It's just I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, you know. But I wish them all the success. And now I do want to speak upon Simone Biles and her husband, which I don't even know his name. So that lets you know he ain't really popular, you know. And that's my point. But I want to speak on their relationship because that really triggered me when he went on this interview and said what he said.
In the hell did you pull Simone Biles?
Man, it's really how she pulled me, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did though.
Oh.
Is what you said.
She pops up, and I'm like, let me see who this is. Gymnastics. I ain't never, I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so I didn't know who she was at the time. But like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she got to be good. I promise you,
Child,
when she won
even
the
he know he
Olympics,
full
I
of
was in
shit.
college.
You know what I
And
mean?
We didn't have NBC. We didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August. So I'm not paying attention to, So I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched. We couldn't do much as COVID happened. Everything was shut down. So she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man. So
you was really the catch in.
I always say the men are catch.
So he said he always says that men are the catch. Okay, so let's talk about it because, I mean, that's nothing bad to say, right? Because like I said before, everyone's the catch. I'm not gonna say bow down to me, bitch. You're not shit, right? But babes, you're slightly like, girl, are you, even the people who he's talking to, the podcast, the people who are on the podcast are looking like, are you serious? Like, this nigga has to be out of his mind. Like, the Simone Biles, you're telling me like you never heard of her and you're an athlete. The Simone Biles, gold medalist, the Simone Biles. So to me, that is what I'm calling a red flag. Like, bitch, how you ain't hear this girl? You a full-time fledged athlete. You know what I mean? Like, that to me should be a red flag to her. And even the people on the show is like, bro, you fucking up, you fucking up. Even the guy's like, bro, just shut up, just be quiet, just okay, don't say that. Like, oh my God, this had me so clutched. Like, this is why I'm scared to DM niggas first, because, bitch, you are not going to throw me underneath the rug like that. Bitch, you didn't know who I was. Basically, I'm just a scum. Like, I'm nothing. Bitch, when that is the Simone Biles. So that was his first red flag. But, girl, get into this video next because she's going to kind of speak. And then she's like, no, bitch, you wrong. This is what happened. So it's kind of like they've already had this weird discussion or this weird argument of, I guess, who DM'd who first, which, why does that even matter? One, two, if she did DM you, bitch, why are you airing her out like a motherfucking laundry basket? Like, bitch, you are not playing with her.
Biles is lucky.
For what?
Cause she took a chance. She lucky cause she wouldn't have all that. Jonathan said she wouldn't have all that.
Hey, now.
Cause he had time.
Jonathan,
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
All right.
We matched. I was just the first to message. As soon as I clicked, ooh, I like him, it matched. So he had already liked my profile, which that means
She
I was
always
just the
say
first.
we match
No,
first.
baby, we
Girl,
matched.
how
but I
weird
the
was
first to
that?
message.
Like, just
Yeah,
shut
you know,
up.
She wasn't scared. She wasn't scared. I give her that.
I know what I like and I know what I want.
y'all are young newlyweds. Don't let people bring that shit in y'all house.
Don't
let this man do that.
Don't do that.
I'm not trying to bring them shit nowhere, Freddie. This man's a hell of a safety. He
only
will
the best on
never
the
be
planet.
as good as a safety as this little motherfucker is as a gymnast. You agree, bro?
You know what? He might, because the other day I said, you know what? In a couple years, nobody is gonna call him Simone Biles' husband. They'll call me Jonathan Owen's wife.
Speaking of, I don't know.
Okay, Jaybaby, so let's unpack this. Let's decode this, at least this one part of the video. That was kind of embarrassing that the older guy had to step in and tell him, like, bro, this is Simone Biles. Like, have some respect on her name. You'll never be as good as her in anything you do. That was sad. Like, a man had to step in and be like, bro, relax. At that point, you can tell that he is so competitive and he will never see her as equal to him because of something. I don't know. I don't know if because, she was adopted, or maybe her foster parents are white, or maybe her cultural background because how she was raised with white people, or just who knows, her being short, her being kind of muscular, her being black. Like, let's talk about it. For some reason, he feels like he has leverage over her, or he's better than her. That's very evident. That's very clear. You can tell how he's speaking, okay? And for the guy to say that, I was like, wow, how awkward and weird was that? The other guy was making faces like, bro, shut up. And when she spoke, she literally told him, like, no, babe, that's not what happened. We both liked each other. It was matched. They were on like Tinder or BLK, one of those apps, and they matched. So what she was saying is that at some point, he had to like her just as well as she liked him. So then she, if I'm not mistaken, she was saying then she just went and DM'd him because they matched. And I think that's the thing also with dating nowadays, is that people are so scared to be the first one to make the first move. Like, if you really like someone, ladies, DM him. Fellas, if you really like her, DM her. Now, I'm not big on proposing to a man. Now, I will DM a man if I feel like it's necessary, but I won't be thirsty. I'll make sure my words are correct. Stuff like that. Because I don't want guys to always think that they have to do all the work all the time. I feel like, yeah, it has to be reciprocated. So yeah, I wouldn't say that that's totally off limits for me, or also like women in general, by DMing a guy, because if you like him, maybe he don't know, maybe if you DM him, maybe he's like a shy guy, or he can't DM you. All guys aren't like this. Like, bitch, you DM me first, ho. I wouldn't be with you if and that's one of my fears, Jaybabies, is like, I get with a man and I did make the first move because I liked him and I wanted to make sure I have the man of my dream type shit. And he threw all that shit in my face. Like, bitch, I never wanted you. Like that's kind of one of my like one of my fears. Like no, And we all hate rejection anyways. Like, let's talk about it. We all do. But in this sense, for her to even go back and say, like, no, it didn't happen that way. And also her playing the most feminine, most bowing down to him, most kissing his feet, saying, you are my man, you are my king, after all this, by saying one day they're going to say, oh, he's not Simone Biles' husband, I'm Jonathan's wife. That's her just letting him know, like, babe, I don't want to compete with you. I want you to be in control. I want for people to come to me and say, hey, Jonathan's wife, I don't want you to be known as only my husband. And so therefore, I do say, kudos to her. Kudos to her to even sweep that underneath the rug. Even like the guy said, don't let this get in between your marriage, because they even felt the tension. They felt the tension. Have you ever heard of someone getting a divorce because they're not agreeing on who DM'd who first? Like, imagine that. So this was just a kind of example of me wanting just to know, would you guys, DM or propose to a guy first? Because of, to me, this type of reaction and relationship that it builds. It builds upon a man feeling like he's better than you. He's more than you. Bitch, he is the prize, which in all reality, we're all the prize, okay? So I'm not just saying, oh, worship me. I'm, you're not shit. No, but I feel like in some leverages here, like with men and women, there has to be a masculine and feminine. And I feel like a masculine role just does not diminish his woman like that, just does not throw her under the rug, even if she did DM or proposing to you first, right? It's just how you're making her look is just bitch made. That's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I could just be wrong. Everything I'm saying on this video is just my perception and it's just my opinion. Okay, that's it. But I wish them the best. So until next time, thank you for joining me, Jaybabies. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, love, light, and peace. Bye.
Happy hour takes you to a world